to my groom on our wedding day. Tim, when I look back on the last 6.5 years, two words come to mind: love and growth. I've never loved anyone like I love you, and even on the days that I hate you, I could never love you anymore. You are the first person I go to with everything and my favorite part of the day. You make the insanity of everyday life melt away. I love knowing that even on the worst days, it ends with coming home to you and Jet and Jasper. Hi.
Beautiful.
Thanks. You look so handsome.
Thank you.
What do you
Great,
think?
yeah.
You look great. How are you feeling? You good?
Love the dress, yeah.
Yeah?
I'm good, yeah.
You're good? You feel better now?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, but it's good. It's good. It's all good.
To my bride on our wedding day, Ashley, first and foremost, I love you. When we met in Colorado, we became great friends. And then as time went on, we became best friends. You are my best friend. You are who I look forward to spending the rest of my life with. I promise to love you and cherish you through thick and thin. I promise to be loyal to you and to protect you, even if it's from the mafia.
I love this life we've created together. As far as growth goes, we've grown so much together. Nearly 7 years ago, I was a student, and you just moved to Colorado. During these last years, we both started our careers, adopted the two most perfect animals, moved across the country, and bought a house. I'm so proud of you, of us, and everything we've accomplished together. I wouldn't be where I am today without you. Literally, no one will let me buy a house without you. It hasn't been easy, but I've never doubted us, never doubted you. So here are my promises. I promise to always love you, always support you, and always push you to be the best person you can be. I promise to never keep a secret. I promise to never watch our shows without you. And I promise to entertain myself while you play video games. I promise no matter what, I'll always be there.
I hope for us to travel together and have memorable times together. And through those times, I know we will grow together. I am so lucky and proud to call you my wife. I know you will be ready for what the future holds. To quote my favorite band, if the sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you. When the mountains crumble to the sea, there will always be you and me.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Wow, you're beautiful.
Dad, thank
oh,
you.
my gosh. Oh,
like
wow.
You like it?
Oh, my
Good?
gosh. Wow. I don't even have to make up that kind of...
Right? Yeah, you
Oh, my gosh, it's beautiful.
beautiful, right?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Look, oh, my gosh, Ashley, just absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. Like the
Wow.
flowers.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Gee, that
You look
dress.
great. I love the tux.
Oh, well, thanks. Yeah. Oh gosh, Ashley, this is gorgeous. Just beautiful.
I joke all the time that Super Bowl 50 was the day I fell in love with you. I'll never forget watching the Broncos win it all and how happy I was to be sharing that moment with you. I knew you would be a special person, and now here we are. I've never been more ready for anything or sure of anything in all of my life. I can't wait to see what happens next. Well, shit, this wasn't supposed to happen already. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are gathered here today for the momentous gift of a universal union, to witness the joining together of Ashley Christensen and Tim Sheridan in marriage. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bianca Vigil, and I am humbled and grateful for the opportunity to fill this role today. I'm extra psyched that I now, since becoming ordained for this ceremony, receive emails addressing me as Reverend Vigil. So just a tip for you all tonight. That's how I respond. But that's neither here nor there. Today is not about me. It's about these two right here. Today we bear witness to the relationship Ashley and Tim have built while we join in the beginning of the next chapter of their lives. We're here to listen, to love, to dance and celebrate, and to send them into their future with our support. So sit back, open your hearts, and let the love wash over you like a warm bath, or whatever floats your boat. Today, Ashley and Tim will mark their transition as a couple, not only by celebrating the love between the two of them, but also by celebrating the love between all of us, including their parents, siblings, grandparents, extended family, and close friends. Ashley and Tim are so thankful for all of you that are in attendance today and all the support that you have shown them. Ashley and Tim have been carrying each other's hearts for a little over 6 years now, ever since they met on that magical evening at a P.F. Chang's in Denver, Colorado. Maybe it was the Mongolian beef, maybe it was the lettuce wraps. Whatever it was, there was something spicy on the menu that night. They have supported each other through schooling, job changes, and a move across the country. They have bought a home, bonded with each other's families, and created a family of their own. A family which includes not only the two of them, but also the beloved Jasper and Jet. Did you seriously think I was going to get through this whole thing without mentioning Jasper? There's no way. There's no way. In all seriousness, this ceremony is not magic. It will not create a relationship that does not already exist and has not already been celebrated in all the commitments Ashley and Tim have made to each other. The support and love they have always shown for each other, their families, their friends, and their fur babies demonstrates just how strong their marriage will be. So in witnessing this ceremony today, we're observing an outward sign of an inward union that already exists between Ashley and Tim. It's a testament to how far they have come and a symbol of the promise that they will make to each other to continue to live their lives together. Now let's talk about the L word. I'm not going to read a definition out of Webster's dictionary, but let's discuss the meaning of love. While we know that Tim loves the New York Jets, and we know that Ashley loves prison, we're not just talking about an interest. Love is not simply a feeling that happens to us, but rather an emotion in action. To love is to feel and act lovingly. Between human beings, love is a relational word. Yes, you can love things that do not love you back, the sky, a mountain, or a sports team. And we know the Jets haven't loved their fans in a long time. You're welcome. You're welcome. But the love of other people is directional. There is a lover and a beloved. You don't just love, but you love at someone. And real love is not only about the feelings of the lover, it's not egotism. It is when one person believes in another person and shows it. In a Time magazine article about love, Rabbi David Volpe said, "We would have a healthier conception of love if we understood that love, like parenting or friendship, is a feeling that expresses itself in action. What we really feel is reflected in what we do. The poet's song is dazzling and the passion powerful, but the deepest beauty of love is how it changes lives." We witness examples of how love changes lives every single day. When we wash and fold our partner's laundry, even when we don't want to. When we buy their favorite candy at the store, just because. When we reach out to hold their hand or offer a comforting back rub. When we order extra French fries, even when they say they're not hungry. Or when we set time aside to simply just be, just exist together. Love also changes lives through safety. When we are safe in marriage, we can take risks. Because we know we are loved, we can step beyond our fears and transcend our insecurities. We can make mistakes, knowing we will not be cast out, take missteps, knowing someone will be there to catch us. And because mistakes and missteps are the basis of change and expansion, in marriage we can expand to our fullest capacity. I'm a firm believer, especially regarding this topic, that someone else has probably said it better than I ever could. So I'm going to share some quotes that I think will illustrate the many facets of love. In her autobiography, Katharine Hepburn said, "Love has nothing to do with what you're expecting to get, only with what you are expecting to give, which is everything." In an interview about her longtime relationship with Stedman Graham, Oprah Winfrey said, "Lots of people want to ride with you in the limo, but you want someone who will help you catch the bus." John Krasinski, or better known as Jim from The Office, said, "When you're lucky enough to meet your one person, then life takes a turn for the best. It can't get better than that." Then, in a more candid comment about marriage, Catherine Zeta-Jones stated, "For marriage to be a success, every woman and every man should have their own bathroom." The end. And lastly, in his uncanny ability to say so much in so few words, Dr. Seuss said, "You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep, because reality is finally better than your dreams." It gets me every time, Chris. Okay. So remember these things as you go out into the world as a couple, that your love will have seasons, your relationship is a progression, and that love will prevail. Remembering each other, holding each other in your hearts and your minds, will give you a marriage as deep in its joy as your courtship has been in its magic. Now the important stuff. Can we get the ring? Rings are made precious by our wearing them. The rings you exchange at your wedding are the most special because they say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to share your lives, to allow the presence of another human being to enhance who you are. As you wear them through time, they will reflect not only who you are, but also what you have created together. Let these rings serve as a reminder of the feelings you have in your hearts at this very moment. Tim, will you take Ashley to be your wife, to live together in the bonds of marriage? Will you commit yourself completely to her and her alone? And will you promise to love her, care for her, and stand by her through all that life may bring, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Ashley, will you take Tim to be your husband, to live together in the bonds of marriage? Will you commit yourself completely to him and him alone? And will you promise to love him, care for him, and stand by him through all that life may bring, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Ashley and Tim, no one but you can declare yourselves married, which kind of takes away my power trip, but that's okay. Sorry. You have begun it here today in speaking your vows before your family and friends, and you will do it again in the days and years to come, standing by each other, sharing all that is sweet and bitter in life. Each caring act, each loving word, will be the declaration of what was made here today. Because you have committed yourselves to each other in marriage and demonstrated this by the exchanging of vows and the giving of rings, it is now my awesome responsibility to officially acknowledge your union as husband and wife. Ashley, you may now kiss the groom. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Sheridan.